Okay, so we are several weeks into the semester now, which means most people, if they're planning on joining a lab this semester, are probably already in one. But maybe some of you are looking to join a lab, maybe you're like brand new, maybe you're starting next week. Even if you've been in a lab for a year, this is maybe the most important piece of advice that I have for anyone interested in going into research. You know, little kids, whenever they reach the age that like they can make full sentences and they're kind of figuring out how the world works, and they will just follow around their parents going, why is the sky blue? Well, the sky's blue because blah, blah, blah. But why? Well, because blah, 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 blah. But why? Well, because, and like, just keep on going, but why? But why? But why? I know society tends to like push that down and they're like, listen, that's annoying. You gotta stop asking questions all the time. It's exhausting. But you have to do some work to like refine that part of yourself. And I don't just mean like research questions, like, oh, why does the brain do like this thing? Like, yes, those are big, those are important. That's what the whole lab is trying to answer. I'm including like the tiny stuff, like, oh, why do we use those coordinates? Why are we looking at this brain region? Why did you fill the syringe that way? Why did you throw that in the biohazard and not in the normal trash? Why is this tub of waste purple? Why do we dip our slides in like 5 different alcohols before dipping them in the stain? Obviously, please read the room, and if your advisor or your grad student or whoever your like mentor in the lab seems like really busy, maybe hold your questions for later, but do ask them because you'll learn a lot. And as people who have been like steeped in the field for several years, we forget to tell you those things. Why someone's using a purple stain instead of a blue stain might be super important, but because like I've been using this purple stain for 5 years now, I am not going to sit there and explain that to you because in my head, everyone already knows this. Or like why you go bevel up on a needle whenever you're giving an injection. If I'm teaching you how to give an injection, I'm probably teaching you how to do 10 other things, and it's like slipped my mind to tell you why we do it that way. So yeah, never stop asking why in like the grand scheme of things. That like researchers should always be curious, but also don't forget to ask why about the little things, because there's a good chance it's actually not that little.